Hello everyone. I'm going to show you how to weave in your ends of yarn leftovers so that they are invisible. This is one that is finished, my one sock, and you'll see here you don't see any tail ends at all whatsoever on either side. So I wove them in so good that I don't even remember what side it was, but I believe it was, yes, it was this side, because I always do it at the top. And you want to go at least halfway across. Some people choose to go all the way to this end here, but I really think that after you put your tiny initial knot over here in, you're fine to end it right in here. So let's get this started. Alright, so I've actually already started this one because it's really hard for me to see, so I hope you're going to be able to see it good enough on my camera here. But let's do a zoom in. Oh, let's not go that far. Sorry about that. That was pretty awful. Okay, so you see where my yarn is coming out here? I will tell you how to set it up. Right up here at the very top with your leftover yarn from the grafting of the toe, you want to go into this loop right here. You see that loop right there? I'll poke my needle through it. Maybe. Okay, that loop right there, and you want to just go like this, and then you want to bring your loop it and bring your needle through and pull it taut. Okay, so I'll take that out now that I've showed you that. And then you're going to work your way down to about this area, because the little half moons, as I call them, are easier to see the further down on the sock that you go. So we're going to thread our needle. All right, and you just work down, and you can do this just by coming down and going through these and working down to about here. Make sure you only get one layer of your sock or you'll be sewing your toes together, and that's not good. I've done that once. It was not fun to fix it. So okay, I'm going to bring this up here a little bit closer so that you can see this better. And you see where my yarn is coming out here? You want to follow this little round right here, this little guy. Right here, actually this one here. So you're going to come up through this one here, and then up through this one here. I want to make sure, like I said, you only get one layer of the fabric. Okay, then you're going to follow that little U or half moon. See, he's right here, so you follow him down through this stitch here, and sorry, and then back down through this stitch here. Okay, and you're just going to continue to do that, like I said, to the halfway mark, or if you want, you can do it all the way across. It's up to you. I think halfway is more than sufficient. Okay, so see him here? See this little guy here? So you follow him up to this one. Oh, shoot. And then up to that one. Did you catch that? I can do that again. This one. And then this one. Pull it through. And you don't have to pull tight. And follow it back around here. Here it is here. You see that right there? So he goes here. And then back through here. Okay. And I'm almost to the halfway mark. Here. So we want here. Oops. This one. And then kind of swing a little bit and get this one. And then I always like mine ending down. I don't know. I don't know that it matters, really. That's just my preference. So we'll go one more time. Oh, see, and I'm moving up here, but here's the little guy here. So I'm going to go over here. Whoops. And back down over here, and make sure you go through both loops all the way through. Okay, whoop. And there we go. Then you're going to pull it taut like this. Oops. Well, I forgot my scissors. That was brilliant. Anyway, you're going to pull it taut like this. Whoops. Do it again. Pull it taut like this. Snip it to about there, where my fingers are, right here. Can you see that? Right about there. Snip your yarn, and then you're going to pull it like that, and it will disappear, and you will have an invisible thread. I'm not going to do that right now because, like I said, I forgot my scissors. It's not well prepared. Okay, now what I do is I turn it inside or back right side out, and I go to the top yarn. This is a cup down, so you're going to have an extra little tail here, or a tail. So we're going to thread the yarn needle. Some people call these tapestry needles. I call them yarn needles because they're much thicker. I mean, if you see that, much thicker than a tapestry needle. And I like it because it's got this little bent, end, which makes it easy to pick up stitches. So here's a nifty little way to hide, to hide your, how sometimes this is gappy here. I learned this from Michelle Hunter of Knit Pearl Hunter. So you want to go right next to this. So this stitch right here, I want to go through at the very top, both loops, pull it through, and look how that tightens that up. Isn't that neat? No more little gap. Then you bring it back through to the front, to the front, right underneath where it ended. And then you can either go over here, oh no, let's go back over here and go back through the two loops again, right where you went through the first time. And then I usually turn the cuff inside out just for easy access. And this is how I make this invisible. So you're going to go here in this, see the little V's? Actually, I start on this side and I go this way first. And again, make sure that you only get the one loop. You don't want this showing on the other side of your sock. There we go. So there, Can you see that? And then you're going to go up one more and go through this one. Okay, so you're going diagonal. And you're going to go from this side here, next one up. And then you're going to go up to the next one, kitty corner from it, diagonal from it, on the opposite side. And pull it through. And just do that a few times. I usually do it like 5 or 6. Keep in mind I'm working around a tripod and I don't have that great of lighting. Okay, finally, there we go. And then I'll do one more. I don't really like to get up into the leg portion. I don't know why, that's just my preference. If you want to, you can, but if you do that, just remember to follow your little half moons or the U's, like I showed you earlier. So that's it, and then pull it taut, and then snip it right about there, where my thumb is, not very far away, like 1/8 of an inch, if that. And then let go and pull it taut or pull it out, and it will be invisible. You won't have any tails. Happy knitting!